Hey y'all, Nick with Alchemy Custom Weaponry here. I am the Millennial Sales Guy. Don't worry, Eli or the Gen Z Sales Guy is just on vacation this week. I didn't kick him out of the company. I am just filling in on social media. But I wanted to take this time to talk about a new gun I got in. This is a Chrome Prime Elite Compact. And the timing is pretty funny because Eli posted a video last week on a DLC 9mm Prime Compact. This gun just came in, and I wanted to talk about it because it is an awesome gun. Now, normally I carry probably 6 months out of the year this Chrome Quantico HiCap with the X300 and the SRO with this Tenacore Malice Soul holster appendix. I know people go, oh, there's no way you carry a full 5-inch gun. Well, I do. I love this gun. The only time I don't carry it is from the months of January through May, because I clean it and it goes on the shelf at SHOT Show. I really don't like deep cleaning guns, so once I clean it, I just don't really carry it. So for SHOT Show, NRA, and last year EWA Germany, took these guns to this gun specifically to all those shows, and just got it back to be able to start carrying it again myself. Absolutely love this gun. Great carry gun. I've done many courses with it, so it does have a good round count on it. The chrome finish is holding up very, very well. I mean, it looks brand new. Once I wipe it down with a silicone cloth, you really can't see any damage on it whatsoever, and chrome is awesome. But there was an opportunity to have a Prime Elite Compact built, and this was built out of blem parts. So the frame, the slide, and the optic mount all had some blemishes on them, meaning we couldn't use them in production guns because they would go out and people would not be happy with it. So this specific gun does have some options that aren't technically options. We had to cover up these blemishes. The ambi safety is a normal option, but there's a blemish under the ambi safety on the slide. There was a ding on the bottom of the slide here, so we beveled that. And the optic mount had a ding in the side of the optic mount, so we cut the little legs off of it and made it a little bit less chunky of an optic mount. But outside of those things, it is your normal Prime Elite Compact. So if you ordered it, this is how it would come minus a couple of those things. So all right, so let's start at the front of the gun. First off, it has the flush cut and crown barrel, which I think just looks awesome. I did option this gun with ball radius cuts. So normally on a slide, you're going to see this cut right here. This is called a stirrup cut. It's a standard slide cut. Well, we do ball radius cuts in-house, and they're actually done once the barrel is fit to the slide and the slide is blended to the frame. That's when the ball radius cuts are done, so that they line up with the dust cover every single time. Ball cuts, super hot option. Going on back, have the red dot mount with the Trijicon SRO. One thing to talk about on the SRO and our red dot mount, I know Eli's talked about it before, but it's so nice because it gets the SRO as low and far back as possible, meaning most standard holsters will allow you to have the SRO mounted and you'll still be able to get in a holster. And this is the holster I've been using to carry. It is the G-code appendix inside the waistband holster. Has a nice sweat guard with some velvet on the side so that my sweat from my body doesn't get onto the gun and the gun isn't rubbing against my body. Now moving to the back of the gun, yes, it's got a ring hammer. I don't have any guns outside of a classic carry with a ring hammer, so I had to do that just so Eli would shut up about it. Now moving down to the bottom, here's where things depart from a normal commander. This is a CCO frame. I had a short trigger put on it just because I like the look of a short trigger. And the ambi, for carry guns, I like to have ambis even though I'm a right-handed shooter. Our ambi does not really affect my finger at all. When I'm on the trigger, it's barely hitting the fat there. But I have the ambi on here. It's nice. A little note, if you get a gun with an ambi from us and you replace the grips and all of a sudden you start having trouble with that ambi safety engaging, it's probably because the grips aren't fit for the ambi. You may have to shave off a little bit of material on the top right side of the grip here. It's going to save you from a non-warranty return if you just take a look at that before talking to us. Now moving down, it is a CCO frame. This is in 9mm, and it does have the mag funnel, the SNA style mag funnel on it. I know we're using Stan Chen's for the full-size guns, but these SNAs, what we're doing is a nice little round butt on the back. And this mag funnel or mag well, for you people living in the 21st century, Makes it really, really nice for reloads, and specifically for me, my hand, it gives me enough real estate on the CCO frame. And you guys might be sitting there thinking, well, why would you take a frame that's chopped and then add a magwell on it to add some more distance? Well, let me show you here real quick on this here classic carry. So if you look at it, the classic carry is still a little bit longer, about a 1/2 inch, but I can round butt this magwell here, and it's really gonna add a nice contour to the back of it, and it makes reloads so much smoother. Also, proportionally, this gun as a CCO has the same overall proportions of like a full-size Prime Elite, which is something I like. Now, shooting this gun, this is actually the first 9mm Prime compact that I've shot. I've shot 45 before, and it's great. But this gun, shooting compared to the Quantico HiCap, I was amazed that having a 4 1/4 inch barrel, it still cycles almost identical, meaning the gun is just as flat, it tracks almost perfectly. And when I was out shooting it, I found that after practicing a little bit with the short trigger, my splits were almost the same on this gun that I've only got a few hundred rounds with as on this gun that I'm thousands and thousands of rounds with. And this is like my number one. This gun is amazing. It shoots awesome. Now, in the compact, normally on CCOs, when you get 9mm, you are limited to 8 rounds plus 1. Well, right now, we are able to get Cobra mags from Trip Research that are 9 plus 1. So what he is doing is he takes a 10-round mag and he modifies it by cutting it, and he makes it fit perfectly inside of a CCO frame, and it's 9 in the mag, and then you can have plus 1 topped up. So what that means is I can take a fully loaded 9-round 9mm magazine, put it in there, go ahead and add 1 more round, go back into the gun, and now I can carry this 9 plus 1 or 10 rounds, which is only 1 round down of a full-size gun or a normal commander, but the overall dimensions, the way it feels, and the weight are going to be a little bit less. So this is an awesome, I would actually say this is my perfect carry gun, and it is going to be my summer carry gun. So if you're looking for something to carry and you want to have, I don't want to say the most rounds possible, because if you're going to try to max it out, you're going to get like a double stack P365 or some type of polymer gun. But if you want to carry a really classy gun, have more rounds to put down range on target, and just look cool doing it, get a Prime Elite compact in 9mm. You won't regret it.